All right, we're talking Ohio State football here at Mark Rogers TV, and ask that you subscribe to my YouTube channel if you love college football. If you don't, then don't watch. But otherwise, you got to subscribe to my YouTube channel, because I bring in guys like Shannon Summers, who you can catch as the director of the Ozone Radio Network. Also, a number of podcasts there with the Silver Bullets podcast and Across the Field, something that he produces and co-hosts with Tony Gerdeman as well. So the offensive line, Billy Price, talk about a guy that usually we don't give many accolades to offensive linemen, but Urban Meyer has him as a Buckeye great of all time, and rightfully so. He moves on. The offensive line has some moving pieces, but the recruiting stars would tell us that there's plenty of talent to fill in. It just has to become acclimated. And that's the one group on the field, Shannon, as you know as well as I do, has to be as cohesive and more cohesive than any other on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and I mean, you look at Ohio State for the Virginia Tech game 3 years ago in 2014, the offensive line was just decimated by Virginia Tech's defense. Ed Warner at the time was the offensive line coach. He patched them together, got them playing great. They went on and won a national championship. You look at school like Michigan, who has a lot of great offensive players, and they have great players on their defense. And one of their Achilles heels the last couple of years has been offensive play, offensive line play. Penn State has had that issue. Well, now Ohio State, they've had some continuity with their offensive line. Now, like you said, you lose Billy Price, you lose Jamarco Jones, Isaiah Prince, who he was a right tackle, is moving over to left tackle. Anybody who remembers 2 years ago in the Penn State game, he was getting annihilated. But last year, he made 13 All Big Ten offensive linemen. You've got his last name's Knox, like Demetrius Knox. He came in, played right guard after I think it was Brandon Bowden got hurt, and he filled in great. You have a lot of guys there. Michael Jordan, he's been consistent. This is going to be his third year. He started since a freshman. His true freshman year. You're going to have to replace, back-to-back Remington Award winners at center. So, I mean, he's got, the center position's got big shoes to fill. And that's one of the positions that Urban Meyer said he's been worried about going into spring and going into fall. And it's just, I think they have the players, they have the talent. It's just like you said, getting them meshed together. You're not going to find everything out this spring. I believe Michael Jordan's out hurt right now, or just like a nagging injury. Some other players are out hurt, so you don't have that cohesiveness of guys being able to work together until fall. But they have big guys, strong guys, and they have a great coach with Greg Struda, which is really beneficial for them.